Hello everyone. Today, my hair is wavy. This is my hair when I just blast it with the hairdryer. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I go from this to this. I'm going to be talking you through a styling technique called wash now, style later. I'm going to be talking you through what it is, why I do it, why I love doing it, and who else it might be a good technique for. So let's go ahead. So what is the wash now, style later technique? Well, I first heard about it on Instagram from Danielle at Curly Fit Mum, and she would wash her hair in the evening and then restyle it the next day or whenever she felt like restyling it. And I personally never understood this. I thought, why wouldn't you just wash your hair and style it all at the same time? Surely it just makes much more sense. Surely it's more time saving to just do it all at once. But that is until last year when I got very busy and I could not be bothered to style my hair. But it still needed washing because my scalp was asking for it to be washed. When I first tried the wash now, style later technique, I couldn't be bothered to completely style my hair, but I needed to wash it. So I washed my hair and I air dried it, and then the next day I just restyled it, and it really worked really well for me, and I'm going to explain why I think it works so well for me a little bit later on. So let's talk about my hair right now. So last night I cleansed and conditioned my hair. I left a little bit of leave-in conditioner in just so it didn't get really knotty overnight, because I knew I was going to be restyling it today, and I didn't air dry it. I blasted it with the diffuser on a high speed and a medium heat. So this is the result. So when I blast my hair with the diffuser, I kind of was like running my fingers through it at the same time, so I guess I was kind of straightening out my curls at the same time. So that is why it's got this kind of bouncy, blown out look. However, I probably wouldn't go out like this because it's a little bit too floofy. You can't really see, I don't think, too well on camera, but in real life it feels, the top part is very soft, as is always with my hair, even when it's curly. The bottom part is a little bit more textured, but it just feels floofy. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but yeah, I feel like I would go out and it would just go poof. So this is my hair now. So I've got a little bit of leave-in conditioner in, and that is all. If you are going to do this technique, you could of course air dry your hair, but I would recommend trying not to go to bed with wet hair, because you can get scalp problems and things like that overnight if you leave your hair wet. For some people it's absolutely fine, but it's just personal preference, I suppose, and it also goes down to your scalp health and what it needs, what it likes, whether it's sensitive. I just literally sit with my hair in a bun, kind of pineapple thing. You can do sort of like a twisty bun like this, one of these ones. If you wanted to just wear your hair like this the next day, I find that that really helps to keep like the waves in place. I used to do that when I blew out my hair all the time, but I honestly really don't like my hair like this now. I feel like it's too flat to my face. I feel like my face looks a bit like the moon. So yeah, I much prefer my curly hair. Why does this technique work well for me? So I figure that whenever I wash my hair on a wash day, my hair is always too soft. The curls kind of fall out, they're a bit looser, there's less frizz, so there's less texture in my hair. So on a day two, there's always a little bit more frizz, a little bit more texture in my hair. And on a day two, my hair seems to hold a curl a lot better. That's why I like to refresh my hair on a day two, just to give my hair like a little boost and help it last through to the next time I wash my hair. And I've actually got a video about my day two refresh, which I will link up here for you. So that's why I really find that the wash now, style later technique really works for me. I just started doing this technique more when I was really busy with work during the day, because I've worked from home for the last 3 years, and I used to just wash my hair in the day, like, because I had time, but I just don't have time now to do that. So I will usually wash my hair in the evening now, and usually I will style it, but sometimes when I really just can't be bothered, I will go for this wash now, style later technique. So who else is this technique good for? So the way I see it is the wash now, style later technique is the lazy or busy curly hair technique. So you don't have time to wash your hair in the evening, or you can't be bothered to wash and style your hair and go through with the whole process, because let's face it, sometimes it can be a little bit long, especially if you like to spend time on styling your hair so it lasts better until the next wash day. It's also a really good technique for busy mums who have to like split their wash day up into different sections around their kids' napping scalping and things like that. So it's a really good technique if you're busy or you can't be bothered to do your hair, both of which are me at different times. So yeah, that's why I find this technique really worked to me, as well as the fact that I'm actually styling my hair on day 2 when I know that it can hold a curl a lot better. If you are someone who likes to wash your hair in the evening or needs to wash your hair in the evening because you have work the next day, you may find that your curls don't last overnight, so this could be a really good sort of like half and half wash day for you. So you wash it and dry it in the evening and then you re-wet it and restyle it in the morning, and that may work for you. So I'm going to take you to my bathroom now and I'm going to show you how I wet and restyle my hair with the wash now, style later technique. Let's go ahead. First, I'm re-wetting my hair over the bath. Sometimes I find my hair can be harder to detangle this way because I'm pushing all my hair forward. So if you're the same and you want to avoid that, I'd recommend just doing this in the shower when you're standing upright. Now that my hair is soaking wet, I'm applying some of the Naughty Intensive Care Leave-In Conditioner, focusing on the nape of my neck and the ends of my hair. If you find that your hair got really knotty overnight, you may be best detangling your hair with conditioner first and then doing this step. I'm now using a detangling brush for quickness, starting at the ends of my hair and working my way up. This is the No Not Co detangling brush. It turns out my hair wasn't wet enough to detangle, so I'm just adding some more water from the tap. Let's speed this up. As you'll have seen in my other videos, I don't always use a detangling brush, but sometimes it is just easier. If you want to see how I finger detangle my hair, I'll put a link to my video up above. Now that my hair is fully detangled and I've got some curl clumps, I'm removing a little excess water with a curl towel. This is the No Not Co plopping towel. I'm now going in with the Naughty Hey Curl Gel, mixing it together in my hands and then glazing over and scrunching it in. I completely forgot to mix the gel with water in my hands, which really helps me when applying it, and I pretty much do this with every gel that I use. I really find that it helps spread the gel across my hair evenly. I'm just glazing the product over and scrunching all across the canopy of my head. I then flip my hair to one side and do the same, gently glazing and scrunching. And I flip my hair to the other side and do the same. I then flip my head upright and focus on the hair at the back of my head, glazing over some product and scrunching it in. I'm now removing a little excess water before going ahead and diffusing my hair. And these are my results. Not bad, not bad. So I've got decent definition, I've got good volume. It feels like I'm gonna have better hold as well. So after showing you the styling technique, I went ahead and diffused my hair, and I diffused until it was about halfway dry, and then I added a little bit more gel. So I flipped my head up like this, sort of roughly parted it. I've shown this in another video, which I will link. I kind of applied it on these sections that need a bit more extra hold. And then I root clipped my hair until it was almost dry. And then when my hair was fully dry, these bits still felt a little bit flat, so I just went in and just glazed a little bit of extra gel over. I spritzed a bit of water, glazed a bit of gel, and then scrunched. It was like damp, it was hardly wet, so it didn't take long to dry at all. Then I fluffed my hair and here we are. So yes, pretty good wash day, and hopefully I won't have to refresh it. Hopefully it will last me until the next time I wash my hair. The gel that I use, the Naughty Hey Curl Gel, that's a super lightweight gel, so it gives me really good definition, but also it doesn't build up. I feel like I can use quite a lot of that gel without it building up on my hair, so it gives me fabulous results. So obviously, because I have a little bit more frizz in my hair's a little bit more dried out than it was yesterday. I've got more volume and more hold, so overall I'm pretty happy with this wash day. Thank you so much to Danielle at Curly Fit Mum or Mom on Instagram for sharing this wash now style later technique. I'm so glad that I tried it after all the time of wondering what the point of the technique was. Now I finally understand it and it really works for me, and I would love to know if it works for you too. If you find that your hair is better on a day 2 or it's better after a day 2 refresh, then definitely try this technique and let me know how it works for you. So there we go, that's the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed it and you found it helpful. If you did, please feel free to give it a like, leave a comment, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I will see you soon. Bye guys.